One night, they lure a vegan man into joining them to vandalize a meat processing plant. While the man picks a mask, Vincent quietly prepares his knife, but the man catches sight of him, kicks him, and runs off. The couple gives chase through the woods, but he manages to escape. Sophie thinks their killing spree might be over, but Vincent hears movement in the dark. Sophie calls the man's phone, and the ringtone reveals his hiding spot. He panics and runs, only to trip and fall. When they reach him, they discover he's already dead, likely from a heart attack brought on by fear. The following day, Sophie and Vincent serve steaks made from the heart attack victim to Stephanie and Mark. The couple enjoys the meal, their envy making them quieter than usual. But when Mark bites into something hard, he's startled to find a metal piece in the meat. Stephanie immediately recognizes it as a pacemaker. Vincent snatches it quickly, claiming it's actually a tracking chip farmers use. This sparks an argument, and when Mark and Stephanie start mocking their little shop again, Vincent finally snaps and insults every aspect of their lives. Enraged, Mark attacks him, and the two brawl in the garden while their wives plead for them to stop. Vincent tackles Mark into the pool and, in a frenzy, bites off his ear and chews it absent-mindedly. When Stephanie reacts in horror, Vincent spits it out and pretends he was making a point. After watching a documentary on leopards, Vincent starts mimicking their camouflage and hunting techniques to become a more efficient predator. He continues studying animal documentaries, learning tactics like strangling his victims like a snake. One afternoon, while barbecuing in the park, a man complains about the smoke and stench of burning corpses, saying it's his favorite yoga spot. They act apologetic and agree to leave, but end up killing him instead. Later, they attend a vegan event to scout for new targets. Vincent finds himself drawn to an overweight boy but is disturbed by the idea of harming a child. Just then, they run into Chloe and Lucas, forcing them to pretend they've gone vegan and only sell meat for a living. Lucas talks about the wave of missing vegans and suspects the Union of Farmers or the Butchers Guild. He suddenly accuses them of being butchers and throws them out of the event. An activist who trashed Mark's shop overhears it. As they leave, Sophie notices a black woman and remarks they haven't tried that flavor yet. Vincent decides to break his rule about not killing women, and they follow her. That night, Vincent's knife snaps while he's cutting her up. He returns to the shop for a new one and finds Officer Ntamak at the door. Ntamak says he was just curious about the lights being on so late, and Vincent pretends he's finishing up work. When a dog appears nearby with a severed hand in its mouth, Vincent yells to scare it away and tells Ntamak he suffers from PTSD after the earlier attack on his shop. Before leaving, Ntamak brings up the missing vegans. Soon after, Vincent confesses to Sophie that he threw away the woman's meat because he suspects Ntamak is onto them. He wants to stop the killings, but Sophie refuses. She's determined to outdo the most infamous serial killers. Their argument is cut short by the sound of the doorbell. Worried, they answer it only to find Lucas. He's come to apologize for his outburst and admits he feels like he's losing Chloe. Sophie insists he stay and relax, which makes Vincent realize she intends to kill him. He immediately kicks Lucas out.